everyone, welcome back to Practical Life Videos with Miss Lindsay. Today I'm going to be showing you a lesson on sponge squeezing. So it's going to be lots of fun, lots of water involved. You might want to make sure that your child is really skilled in water pouring before you show them this activity. Or if you have a younger child, I would advise using just a little tiny bit of water for them to start practicing how to squeeze a sponge. This is going to give them the skills to be able to clean up spills that they make or that other people make. And it's going to really strengthen and help them control those hand muscles. This is a great one for if your child is just kind of seems aimlessly going around grabbing things and pulling things over. I like to redirect them to an activity where they're using their hands a lot and doing the squeezing motion that can help get some of that energy out. So this is a great activity for children of all ages. You just have to kind of adapt it for the age of child that you have. And there's a lot of interesting things here that will appeal to the child happening. They'll be interested in seeing the sponge soak up the water and how water comes back out of the sponge, so it almost seems like it's kind of something magical that they're seeing happen. Something that I wanted to mention about our Practical Life shelf that I haven't yet is that, as you can see, none of these items are really toys for the child. They're all tools that are used by adults for purposeful activities made accessible to a child. So we call these activities work, and I'm sure that you've heard your teachers and even your children refer to what they're doing as work, because we do find it something, helpful and purposeful for their development. They're concentrating and developing themselves while they do these activities. So even though it might look like play, what they're really doing is working to build themselves toward what their sensitive periods are right now and what skills they're working on at the moment. So, with that being said, without further ado, I will show you the sponge squeezing activity. So I'm going to carry it with two hands and I'm going to bring it to the table. This is a good work to have at a table since there's lots of water involved. Sponge in the bowl. I'm going to use my sponge to dry up my tray. And my table.
bowl. And then I'm going to use my hand towel that's nearby to dry my hands. Now the water that I used is a little bit dirty, so I'm going to take the water and pour it into the sink so that it's ready for me to use it again later. This is sponge squeezing, and you can pick it off of the shelf and do it as many times as you would like. Just make sure to clean up any spills that you make. So for parents, any variations that you would like to add to this activity, such as changing out the color of the bowls, changing out the type of sponge. You could even do this as an outdoor activity where you have like big tubs of water and big sponges, and maybe if it's a nice warm day, just have your kiddo in their swimsuit or whatever and just kind of go to town squeezing sponges into tubs. That would really keep them busy for a long time. So we're hoping for some nice weather so that you can do an activity like that, because that would be a great thing to keep your child engaged and working on their skills. And I hope that this helps and that I'll see you again real soon.